Hey YT, it's 90302 and I wanted to come to you with a review of some products that I was sent for my review and consideration. And before I get started with that review, I want to ask you a couple of questions. How many times when you first came to YouTube, and maybe even still now, you've watched tutorials after tutorials and you've seen some of the awesome ladies and gentlemen here on YouTube create some wonderful fabulous eye looks, and listed in their description box or when they're showing you the items that they're using, most of the times it tends to be MAC or Makeup Forever or some brand that was just a little bit out of your reach as far as pricing to be able to go out and purchase those same items so that you yourself could go and replicate that look. Well, one of our lovely YT sisters by the name of Divadollflawless took you, me, and a lot of her clients into consideration when it came to just that factor. A lot of times it is very difficult for a lot of people to be able to replicate a lot of these looks because the price point on most of the items that they're using sometimes are really out of reach for some people's budget. Well, Diva Doll came up with her own cosmetic line, and she has been tirelessly working on this for the past year in deep secrecy, mind you, because no one knew about this. But she decided to take it upon herself and branch out and create her own makeup line. And the line is called Divadollflawless. And with Divadollflawless, she had all us mothers and domestic divas in mind when she decided to do this. She has 18 different shades in her collection thus far. She's starting out pretty small, but her intentions are to branch out into blushes, lipsticks, and things of that nature down the line. She has 18 shades, like I said, and these colors are awesome. I will also be linking the link to her website, which is www.divadollflawless.com, and I will also list the Etsy site. Yes, Etsy, because she was going to put these on a bigger web page, but that was taking too long. You know, she is very tireless in her efforts of getting this product out there, and so she decided to put them on an Etsy page and therefore make them readily accessible to each and every one of them. So if you want to see this review, please stay tuned. Alright? Well, Diva Doll sent these packages out to a few people, and I was one of those lucky people. So I first of all not only want to congratulate you, Diva Doll, but I want to say thank you. These are truly amazing eyeshadows. They arrived and in this really cute packaging that looks like this, and it has the little D for the Diva Doll Flawless line. Also, there's this little cute little pendant on here that says love you. So I love the fact that she, you know, put that extra little twist and kind of personalized it itself. And her products come in 10-gram jars, and as you can see, here are some of the beautiful colors that she sent for my consideration. So I'm going to go through each one of them that she sent and tell you my opinion of these eyeshadows. Alright, let me get them all out the bag. And the very last one is here. Okay, now the very first one that I want to talk to you guys about is called In the Garden. And In the Garden is this really beautiful, beautiful green. They come in 10-gram jars. On the back, it is kind of got a frosted backing, but you still can visually see the color. And I first saw this color on one of my Maven sisters, Nikki Hanna, and this color is awesome. It is a beautiful, beautiful green, as you can see right there. And this In the Garden is priced at $8.50, and that's what they all will be on her Etsy site. And I'm going to quickly show you some swatches with a primer and without a primer. Like I said, they come in 10-gram jars, and on the back you'll have all your necessary information, and the weight on this is about, I think, 2.5 grams. So let me show you quickly a swatch of In the Garden. So this top swatch right here is In the Garden with no primer, and then this bottom one is In the Garden with a primer. And as you can see, it is gorgeous. I really fell in love with this one right here. Alright, the very next one that she sent me, and I love how she devised these names. As a mother, not only working and a working makeup artist, and having to not only work but take care of children, take care of a home, prepare meals, sit down with the children, study. You know, as that domestic diva, we wear a lot of different hats, and a lot of times we want to not only, you know, not look so tired, but look flawless at doing that job, and we do it well. All right, so this next one is called Bacon and Eggs. And Bacon and Eggs, as you can see, is a beautiful yellow. She has varying shades, so she has mattes, she has some with like a slight sheen, some iridescent ones, and she has some glitters also. So I'm going to quickly show you what Bacon and Eggs looks like. So there is a Bacon and Eggs, and as you can see, it is a beautiful yellow. And here is a swatch of Bacon and Eggs without a primer, and then here it is with a primer. And this one has like a really slight sheen to it. It is really pretty. So this one is not matte. The In the Garden is definitely a matte. All right. The very next one that I want to show you is another one of my favorites, and this one is called Domestic Diva, for which is why she named her line, and she named it after all of us mothers and those who are very domesticated and still want to look fabulous each and every day. And so Domestic Diva has like this iridescence to it, and it's this beautiful purple, and it looks like this, and that's it in a jar. And then here it is swatched out on my arm. Like I said, the top is without a primer, and the bottom is with the primer. And as you can see, that is a very gorgeous color. Okay. The very next one that I want to bring to you, this one is called Rinse Cycle. Like, we don't do enough laundry, she named this one Rinse Cycle. Really cute names. It is a beautiful blue, and it looks like this. And blue being one of my favorite colors, you guys know I love this one. So there is a swatch of Rinse Cycle. No primer, primer. And the primer that I used was the Ruby Kisses Perfecting Primer, and I really like it. Next one up, and this one is a really cute name. It is a gorgeous shadow. It is called Mud Pies and Rain Boots. Like, do you guys remember when it was raining and your mother wanted you to come in, but you just wanted to stay outside and play in the mud and stomp around? Mud Pies and Rain Boots. And it's this really beautiful kind of, leans kind of chocolatey but taupish at the same time. And there is Mud Pies and Rain Boots, and it has like some slight gold shimmering to it, so that makes it extra pretty. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. So the top, once again, is without a primer, and there it is with a primer. And the very last one that I have is called Pie Crust. Many of us have come from the ages of the rolling pins and making our own pie crust, and I love this one. It is really nice. So there is Pie Crust, and it's this like almost slightly peachy corally, coppery. It has some very nice slight silver or gold shimmer in it. It is a really pretty, and so there it is in the pan, and there it is swatched out on my arm. And once again, the top is without a primer and the bottom is with a primer. So overall, I really love these. They're finely milled. They apply very easily. Each one of these jars comes with a sifter, and it then has a little plastic sealing over that. So if you are one of those people that have a problem with dealing with loose eyeshadows, I would recommend that you just kind of peel back the plastic covering maybe over the very first hole and just kind of shake some out, and this way you will kind of minimize the possible spillage or making of a mess. You can find these shades on her Etsy site, and I will leave that information down below. Like I said, they are $8.50. They are gorgeous. I cannot wait to get some more of this line, and definitely check out her glitters. Alright guys, so take a chop, go look, be a diva, not only a diva but a domestic diva, and go check out Divadollflawless. Alright guys, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.